Culture is a heartbeat, pulsing through music, movement, flavors, and stories passed hand to hand. At Teptv, we chase those heartbeats across borders. I am Philippa Adura, and this is Cultural Spotlight, where tradition meets today and every episode is a passport to somewhere beautiful. Thomas Wolfe, an American novelist, established that culture is art elevated to a set of beliefs. There are so many bizarre cultures in the world, so difficult to understand, yet so interesting, enough to capture the interest of other people in its controversy. In the Amazon, the Yanomami people eat the ashes of their deceased relatives, believing that doing so keeps their spirits alive within them. The Yanomami is a tribe in South America, also known as Yanam or Senema, found in Venezuela and parts of Brazil. This tribe is not easily influenced by modernization or westernization, as they rather still practice their culture. They have a burial ritual akin to cannibalism called endocannibalism. They believe that the soul needs to be protected after the body dies and can only rest properly and make its transition only when the body has been burned and eaten by the living relatives. They believe that completing this ritual is the only way the soul can attain eternal peace. You think that is weird? Oh, there is more. In Papua New Guinea, when a person dies, family members cut off their own fingers as a sign of mourning. This is specific to the Dani people of the Highlands region, who traditionally cut off their fingers as a way of expressing grief and respecting their ancestors. This act, known as Ikipaleg in the Dani language, is seen as a way to show deep sorrow and honor their cultural traditions. The Dani people believe that finger cutting can help prevent further misfortune or bad luck from befalling their families, such as grief or illness. While some indigenous groups in Papua New Guinea practice finger cutting as a part of their mourning rituals, it is not practiced by all ethnic groups in Papua New Guinea, and it is a fading tradition as some families have abandoned the practice. It gets more interesting. In Madagascar, families exhume their relatives, rewrap their remains, and dance with them as a part of an ancestral celebration. Famadihana is a ceremony where families exhume the bodies of their deceased relatives, rewrap them in fresh shrouds, and dance with them around the family tomb. The ceremony is typically held every 3, 5, or 7 years, with a date determined by a family's soothsayer. It is a way to maintain ties with the dead, respect the elders, and celebrate family legacies. The ceremony is accompanied by music, dancing, singing, and feasting. It is a unique and deeply ingrained part of Malagasy culture, with roots in the history and beliefs of the Malagasy people. Similarly, there is a tribe in Indonesia that digs up their dead relatives once a year, dresses them well, and cleans them to mark a celebration of their lives. Meet the Torajan people, a tribe in Indonesia that practices a unique cultural ritual called manene, where they dig up their deceased relatives, clean them, dress them in new clothes, and return them to their tombs. This practice, also known as care of the ancestors, is a way of expressing love and respect for their loved ones, and is a communal event that reinforces family bonds. The ceremony is a celebration of life even after death, and is a way for the Torajans to connect with their deceased loved ones. After the ceremony, the bodies are returned to their tombs, where they are often kept in coffins or mausoleums. Do you think these traditions are weird? Well, in the words of Cesar Chavez, preservation of one's own culture does not require contempt or disrespect for other cultures. Wherever we go, culture is the compass guiding us home. From ashes to ancient rites, every culture finds its own way to say goodbye. It might be a little eerie, but it is also deeply human. Even in farewell, there is meaning, memory, and maybe a little mystery. Stay curious, stay inspired, and remember to like, comment, and follow Teptv on all social media platforms for more interesting and intriguing contents.